Guyana's Director of Public Prosecutions, Mrs. Shalimar Ali Haq, is a woman of many firsts. The first woman to be appointed by the Judicial Service Commission in the substantive post of DPP, the first woman to win a money laundering case in the High Court, the first female lawyer to be attired in the hijab in open court. The list is endless. So let's get to know this remarkable woman.
We begin by celebrating Guyana's Director of Public Prosecutions, Mrs. Shalimar Ali Haq, conferred with Silk in 2019, becoming a senior counsel and being welcomed into the inner bar.
I'm elated and I'm very grateful. I'm elated that my work has been recognized, the hard work over the past 29 years. And I am very grateful. First, I would like to thank God Almighty for guiding His Excellency the President, and I'd like to thank His Excellency the President, President Granger, for having appointed me as senior counsel. It gives me a sense of satisfaction that my work has been recognized. It has been hard work over the years, but work that I enjoyed doing.
Ali Haq joined the chambers in October 1990 after graduating from the U Wooding Law School. Before this, she graduated with honors from the University of the West Indies. Being a bookworm, naturally, Ali Haq said studying was never really a challenge. However, among the experiences she most cherishes was her 1 year of national service. During her tenure, Ali Haq has dealt with a number of matters, both difficult and unfamiliar.
Since I have been in the chambers, I have done a lot of cases at the bar. I have done in excess of 80 trials in the High Court, in the Assizes, and I have done several trials in the Magistrates' Court for serious offenses such as murder and frauds. Two of those frauds concerned senior persons, and at that time nobody in the chambers wanted to do it. They were lawyers. One was a doctor. When I came into the chambers, it was in 1990, and the Narcotics Act came into being in 1988. So narcotics was a new area, and it was topical, it was prevalent.
In spite of unfamiliar territories at that time, though, Ali Haq never allowed this to hinder her in any way and has assisted KANU in bringing in excess of 20 serious narcotics cases to trial in the Magistrates' Court.
One of those cases, I did a preliminary inquiry for it for trafficking in narcotics. I did that case in the Magistrates' Court before the then Chief Magistrate, Mr. Jomanyasin. I also did it in the High Court before the then Chief Justice Cecil Kennard, and I got a conviction there, and that case, when it was appealed, the appeal was dismissed. So I consider that a first. That the case was the first narcotics case that was done in the High Court at the Assizes, for which there was a conviction. Actually, there's no other narcotics case that we have ever had a conviction for in the High Court. That's since the Narcotics Act came in 1988. And the conviction was upheld by the Court of Appeal. And for that, I feel some sense of pride.